Hello dear friends. Welcome to the channel. Before watching the video, please subscribe to the channel and like it. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Friday, after holding talks with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, said that Moscow is ready to discuss India's requirement of crude oil if the country wants to buy it from them. The high-level talks come in the backdrop of indications that India could buy greater volumes of discounted Russian oil, and both sides were keen on having a ruble-rupee arrangement for bilateral trade. If India wants to buy anything from Russia, we are ready to discuss it, Lavrov said. Lavrov met with Jaishankar on Friday, a day after the United States warned of consequences over attempts to circumvent American sanctions against Moscow. Later in the day, Lavrov also met Prime Minister Narendra Modi during his visit. The Russian foreign minister arrived in New Delhi on Thursday evening after concluding a two-day visit to China. After the meeting, Lavrov in a press conference highlighted that the Indian foreign policies are characterized by independence and the concentration on real national legitimate interests. The same policy based in the Russian Federation, and this makes us, as big countries, good friends and loyal partners, the Russian minister added. Lavrov also highlighted that Russia is committed to continue cooperation in the defense sector with India. He also said, talks are characterized by relations which we developed with India for many decades. Relations are strategic partnerships. This was basis on which we have been promoting our cooperation in all areas. Thanks for subscribing and liking. He also highlighted the possibility of India becoming a mediator between Russia and Ukraine and resolve the issue. He said, India is an important country. If it sees to play that role which provides resolution of problem, if it is with its position of just and rational approach to international problems, it can support such process. Lavrov said that efforts are underway to move away from dollar to national currency and will intensify in coming days. On being asked whether ruble-rupee system for bilateral trade is being worked out, the foreign minister said that the countries have to find ways to bypass impediments. More and more transactions will be done using national currencies and bypassing dollar-based system, he added. Meanwhile, in the opening remarks at the talks, Jaishankar, referring to the Russia-Ukraine conflict, said India is in favor of resolving differences and disputes through dialogue and diplomacy. We have diversified our cooperation by expanding our agenda. Our meeting today takes place in a difficult international environment apart from the pandemic, Jaishankar said. India, as you are aware, has always been in favor of resolving differences and disputes through dialogue and diplomacy. In our meeting today, we will have an opportunity to discuss contemporary issues and concerns in some detail, he said. The Russian foreign minister is scheduled to call on Prime Minister Narendra Modi after his talks with Jaishankar. People familiar with Lavrov's visit said earlier that the Indian side is likely to press for timely delivery of various military hardware as well as components of the S-400 missile systems by Russia. Unlike many other leading powers, India has not yet criticized Russia for its invasion of Ukraine, and it abstained from the votes at the UN platforms in condemning the Russian aggression. However, last Thursday, India abstained on a resolution pushed by Russia on the humanitarian crisis in Ukraine, which was seen as reflective of its neutral position on the conflict. Prime Minister Modi has held phone conversations with Russian President Vladimir Putin on 24th February, 2nd March and 7th March. Modi had spoken to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky twice. Last week, Jaishankar said in Parliament that India's position on the Ukraine conflict has been steadfast and consistent, and that it has been seeking immediate cessation of violence. Write in the comments what you think about this. And at the end of the video I ask you to subscribe and like. Thank you.